didn't see you there. Hi, my name is Ivan Campbell. You know, this time of year, a lot of people ask me, what are the 3 laws of motion and how can I apply them in my everyday life? Well, I'm here today to help you with that. With the help of these upcoming clips. The first law of motion is, an object at rest stays at rest, and an object in motion stays in motion with the same speed and the same direction, unless acted upon by an unbalanced force. Let's see how this object illustrates that. Now we're going to take a look at the second part of the first law of motion, which says that an object in motion stays in motion unless acted upon by an outside force, in this case, the blue object. It stopped! Now it's time to learn about the second law of motion, which is, the second law of motion says that the acceleration of an object is dependent directly upon the net force and inversely upon the mass of the object. Now, let's see that in action. Remember this object from the first law of motion? Well, there weren't any forces applied on that law, so let's see what happens when we apply force. Now I know what you're saying, but Ivan, the second law of motion doesn't work if the object doesn't change in any way, shape, or form, or if the forces don't change, or if the acceleration doesn't change. And first of all, you're a huge nerd, but second of all, you're entirely right. So, let's change the mass of this object by the weight of the entire solar system. Let's put it to the test. As you can see, because that object was so massive, that took a lot more force on my part, and I feel like I have severe Dane damage now. But now, let's go to the third law of motion, which states that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction, which is the reason we're able to stand up because the Earth is exerting a force on us. Now, let's go live. Alright, now it's time to learn about the third law of motion in action. Are you ready? Alright. Now that you've learned all about the 3 laws of motion, I hope that you and your family have a very Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year.